Hello, it's Ching, and took me a while to back to my regular supposed to do and videoing. We had a storm and lost power for about a little over a week, and everything's back. Lots of cleaning up. So here we go. We're going to go back to our learning how to help ourselves without injury as you play sports and daily activities. So there's no more fear when you're trying things out because you get to know your body more. So I'm going to give you an extra bonus. So we just finished all the 3 ways to warming up: standing, sitting, and on the floor. There's another way. Of course, you can stretch your hamstring standing. It's the easiest way to do it, and most of my clients love this one. This is actually your stairs, the height of your stair. So my staircase is kind of narrow. It's really hard to film. So I had to put this one on. My studio lighting is a little difficult, and so I'm back in my home to do this. It's easier, and which I kind of have a film studio already. The height, the reason I like to use the stairs to do some of this leg warming up and stretching and strengthening all this, right? There are many parts. You have your front, you got your side and the back and the thigh, right? So you got quadriceps going front to the side, IT bands on the side, your hamstring, and your adductors. We're gonna work all of them. And stair is nice because it's give you variations. So if you're a little tired, you haven't done this before, or whatever your condition is, you can put your leg on the second steps, and then third steps, and if you're 6'4", the 4 steps, right? So this is kind of like generalized. It's just a third. I usually use the third steps, and it's really nice in the staircase because if you can hang on to the railing for extra support. There are one more props you need to have. I think you know about the rope. This rope is really long. This is kind of like average I use in my studio. So kind of like a one size fits all for people with 6'2" or 5'2", or so if you want to cut one for yourself, it definitely has to be your height and more, okay? So maybe your family can share. So at the end of the rope, you're going to make a knot. I put a rubber band on, so I made a knot, and so I can hang on to it without slip my hands, and also don't frail, okay? So the rope is about 3/4 inch diameter, and it's quite soft. This one is actually used for the yacht. You know how you get in the sail? It's pretty strong and durable. I'm gonna put this down. Okay, we're gonna start warming up. You know the 5 checkpoint. Don't mind my knee. I cannot hyperextend too much, so you know that's actually a no-no. I should pay attention. The other thing is when you do all this, you want the 3 points of your feet on the floor, arch foot lifted. Don't drop your arch to pronate because that's not good for your knee. Okay, so I'm ready. I'm gonna face the stair, okay? And now I have about 1.5 foot away. If you're taller, of course, go further because your leg's gonna be much longer. So find it out yourself, so practice. My leg same with my hip, 5 checkpoint. So toes forward here, so it's in parallel position because we're working a sagittal movement right now. Okay, I'm gonna take my foot right up. So I bend slightly. I can put my hands on the third steps or on the railing, depends your flexibility of the muscle. So I'm going to bend my knee forward. I slightly bend this knee. I will stretch my Achilles, right? Hip flexors, right leg, this is my right leg up. I'm stretching, warming up the hamstring. So inhale, exhale again, hollow your tummy. You can see my spine is long. I'm going to keep a neutral spine. Don't go down there, okay? And it's all about the form. Beautiful form. Good. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, squeeze the back tush to extend the hip. So gluteus maximus is the hip extensor. And last one. And you stay here 3 breaths. 1. Hollow tummy. And 2. We're just going to wake it up a little more. 3. Okay, and you return, grab for my rope. You can put the rope around the third step. Okay, now we'll go to the hamstring. We're gonna prepare for the hamstring now. So I'm straight my leg, okay, straight, right? Try not to hyperextend this knee. I'm gonna keep it straight. I keep remind myself not to. I'm gonna double up the rope, hook the bottom of the ball of your foot. On the exhale, I'm nice and tall, dorsal flexion. So right now I'm really targeting my gastra. So if your hamstring tight, you're gonna hear them talk very loud to you, which is fine. Inhale, that's one way your body can remind you, right? Do something good for it. And exhale, so that's just the dorsal flexion. So here, inverting dorsi. So this is sequence just like how we did on the floor hamstring stretch, right? And again, dorsiflex, last one. So we stretch the pronis longus and brevis on the lateral side of your leg. Now everting pull. You won't feel much because this movement is a little less. And so contract. So you start open the in medial portion of your ankle. Now you just lubricate in and out. So if you're not quite sure about this one, you can go to the floor stretching and warm up. I like this. This is warm up stretching. You can use for both, okay? Because you're active doing, you're not holding for a long time. You work with your breath. So now we're gonna travel up to the hamstring now in the back. So distal and proximal to your sit up. So I'm bend my knee and elbow to the side. Abduct my arm, reach out the heel. Now I can feel my hamstring. I'm going to keep my sit on back, so I'm going to go forward. See, my pelvis rotate. I want to keep my pelvis totally neutral and return. Exhale. My arms abduct to the side. And exhale. And now, after 4 times, guess what? We add the body for more stretch. 1. Total flat back, no wishful thinking, not stretching your back. We're not talking to the back. We strengthen the back, we stretch the hamstring. So you want to know exactly how that feeling, right? That sensation should be. And good. Stay here. 3 breaths. 1. Open your elbow to the side. So abduct the arm and go. Okay, one last one. I'm going to open my bend and bring my left shoulder to the right knee. So now I'm going to feel the biceps femoris, the tightest hamstring. There's 3 group muscles, right? Hamstring has 3 muscles, semi-tendon, semi-member, then the biceps femoris. So if I rotate the body a little bit, you can feel the lateral side of your hamstring. Okay, the one speaks so loud. If you're really flexible, you can grapple your toes and just rotate your body a little bit and go and flat back. You see my back is flat and flex forward and go. Stay here 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, and 3, and return. Very good. So I'm gonna put the rope away so you can see better. I'm gonna bend my knee again. I'm going back to the first part. I want to get my IT bend a little bit. So I'm cross the leg to the midline of your body. I'm going to lean forward and prepare my left arm very strong. Bring the right knee over to the left. I'm rotating body and the lower legs continue, keep laterally rotate. And you can see my back is straight. So I can try the left external bit rotate. I'm going to open, stretching the IT band all the way to the gluteus medius and minimus. And of course, the line of your back, you can see. Inhale, exhale. Nice balance here too. So if you need to hold on to the side of the wall at the stairs, go for it. And just modify a little bit. Inhale, exhale. 2 and 3. Okay, now next one, I'm going to dorsal flexion. Keep your heel there and pivot. So your knees out. Your heel lined up the center line of your body. Right hand press the knee out. Left hand grapple the ankle. And bend my knee again. Arch foot lifted. Bring the left shoulder to the right knee. 1. Press down, hollow tummy. And 2. And exhale. 3. And 4. Let's do 2 more. And 5. Bend your knee, rotate. 6. Inhale. Exhale. So we get another, right? the bicep femoris needs a lot of stretch. So we get one more here and return. Okay, and take your leg off. Okay, the stairs right there, it doesn't move, right? So you're gonna laterally rotate. So you see, squeeze the tush, my toes open. So that's called lateral rotate from, use the deep six muscle. So it's all in the purposeful movement. So you're not quite sure, go back to it. And here we go. This is laterally rotate everything. You can see my legs, it's in front, the sideline, my body. So from the corner of the eye, you need to see that leg. You dorsiflex. See if it's laterally rotate, the toes actually point back, okay? So you don't want to medial rotate that. It's not good for the hip socket to do stretching. So inhale, I'm gonna open my arm. The hands is lower than my shoulder and your shoulder. And also from the corner of your eye, you see I bend my knee. Good. So this is your balancing beam, okay? Inhale, exhale. Remember the high wire, they're holding a pole. Why? So they tell the first responder. Inhale, exhale, finding. Get a little help from your own body with your mind, knowledge, right? Otherwise, we're always searching for something not quite sure. From here, I'm flexing forward and return. Bend the supporting, flex the hip, lengthen the spine. So this is a half of the straddle stretch. And I'm going, right? Straddle stretch is impressive, but you don't really have to have it because this is, you don't need to audition. You don't have to go to the job and audition all that, unless you're a yoga dancer and a gymnast. Inhale, exhale. The idea for we right now, we call it wellness. Get to know every muscle. Nice, open. And return. Okay, you ready? I'm bend the supporting knee against, see my arches lifted, 3 points. I'm gonna flex over. I'm gonna flex from here. You can slide the hands out, lower and return. Inhale, exhale. And if you're flexible, grapple the toes. You can see I'm flexed from the hip socket, not the upper body, okay? And we want to know what we're doing. So this is your inner thigh and return. Inhale, exhale. So I'm not stretching this side of the body. I want to really focus so your body, your leg, and your toes are kind of like a hardcover book, right? Ready to close. So the hinge is right here. Okay, return. Last one, you bend that right knee. You put your right arm in front so it doesn't let it drop in. Remember, lateral rotation in the hip socket help you stretch more and stretch muscle. So I'm pushing from that leg. See, I'm not going to drop the arch. That's really bad for the knee, right? Twist it. Push from the 3 points so you have to root. There's a down opposition, right? Diagonally out. 1. So you go, whoa, my goodness, what will you feel? All the adductor connect to your pubic bone. And return. You don't want them going too tight because everybody say, right, I pull my groin muscles, right? And right there, stretch it out. They're balancing you all the time. You feel right and ride the bike and running. You never got those muscles relaxed a little bit. So tomorrow it's like you don't sleep. How are you gonna function the next day? You sleeping while sleeping so much, so you recover. So stretching is to recover, like give your body a chance to recover. Besides a nice, good night's sleep, right? Take your leg off, shake it out a little bit. One more, we want to do the front. So now we got all around of your leg. So today we do what? Stretching the muscle on your pelvis and your thigh. So I'm turning around. The stairs behind me now. I'm going to put my right foot here so I can target the quadricep. I'm a little further away. If you had the knee replaced, this is a little hard on the third. You put on the second. See? That's why I love the stairs. You can adjust. It's very easy. Otherwise, if you see a chair, you can put your leg on top of the chair. That's really nice and you stretch. This is a little high. Okay? No problem. And comes right up. So one step at a time. You can hang on to the stair, the railing again, right? Or the wall next to it for modified, so balance. And gradually, you don't need to. I'm going to squeeze my glutes, get my first responder. Tummy and glutes work together, knees straight down. And I lift my right arm up to open the whole front side from the knee all the way up. Again, exhale, go. When I return, can you see my little, I love hyperextend, so I have to always remind myself, don't go there, because every time I do that, yuck, I wear off the joint, the cartilage. So inhale, exhale again, squeeze your glutes and total awareness, and return. You can also see, I'm going to hold and talk to you. I'm not going to lift, it's not this, it's the thoracic spine, not the lower back either. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift, so extend the chest. And return, one last one. Exhale again, you can feel that quadriceps talking to you. Inhale, exhale, 1 and 2 and 3. Return, lean forward a little bit. Put your weight right here so you can take your leg off, shake it up. Okay, we're going to do the other side so you can see. Okay, so left leg, this is my left leg's ready. I have the right distance, my legs parallel because we're doing sagittal movement right now. So I'm going to step right up on the third steps, or the second, or the fourth. It all depends your situation, right? So I'm going to lean forward. So I bend the back knee slightly, and I can really feel my hip flexor opening up. You can put your hands on the stair, the step, or on the railing, and go. So do a little preparation, opening up. So the first one, the last one is what? Quadriceps stretch, hip flexor stretch too. And exhale. Right? Like I said, we're working on talking to the muscle around your pelvis and your thigh. Let's do that one last time. Stay here, 3 breaths. 1 and 2. Every time you stay, you focus the form. You don't focus crazy stuff, right? Things you're not quite sure. Okay, now I'm going to grab for the rope. Straight leg. I'm going to show you this way because you can see the heels forward, sits on back. So there's the front, there's the back, okay? I'm going to laterally rotate the supporting leg. It helps you balance better. And again, stairs great. You can hang on to the railing. Grab. Here we go. So you double up the rope, inhale, dorsal flexion, sit tall, 1. So this first part, again, get that tummy, heel forward, sits from back. Don't go like this, right? If that's mean too hard, you're gonna put your leg on the second steps. Exhale, go. And I open the elbow to the side. And last one, okay, inverting dorsiflex 1. We're getting that pronis longus, right? And brevis, although the muscle on the side here. And exhale, and go. And go. One more time. Now, go. So everting dorsiflex. Everting dorsiflex. You don't feel a lot on this one because there's not a lot of move on everting, okay, which is good. Otherwise, you'll sprain your ankle both ways pretty bad because the inner thigh is stabilized, right? So you don't want to be too flexible. And go, especially at the ankle. Now in and out. See, inverting is huge movement, everting small. It's okay because one of the ankle bone is lower, okay? The inside is a little lower, so you stop the range of motion. It's a great design without you knowing. So inhale. Go to the hamstring. I'm going to support knee bend. Open the elbow side. Inhale, exhale, and pull my tummy in. Inhale, exhale, tall. And go. Now you can really feel hamstring all the way to the sit bone. Don't tuck your pelvis. Remember the opposition. Okay, next one. Flex the body forward. You say, oh, no, I can't do that. That's okay. Do little. Okay, this is enough. That's fine. Otherwise, you just keep going. And inhale, exhale. So some of you really flexible. You might not need a rope. You can use the opposite hand, but go straight forward right now. Okay, keep going straight forward. So with the rope or without. Inhale, exhale, pull. Now if I do dorsiflex, I can feel the whole line. Okay, and the last one, I can pretend. From here, I'm going to rotate my body. I want to talk to the biceps femoris. Remember we talked about that? If you grapple your foot, it's easier. and you just rotate the body. You say, oh my goodness, not bicep femoris, oh goodness. And now, if you use the rope, you just rotate the body. See, my right shoulder go to the left knee, rotate. So really feel the bicep femoris. Keep going, and 2 more times. And last one. Big stretch. Inhale, exhale. You just stay here, breathing, hollow your tummy, getting the form. And 3, and return. Good. So now, I'm put the rope so you can see better. I'm gonna cross my leg and here, okay? I'm gonna do this face shield this time so you can see a little better. Okay, here we go. So, of course, you can't move the stairs. I'm just, okay, you know what I'm saying. I just want to demonstrate better. Okay, cross the midline, see, center, over, hands right here at the hip. Now ready, twist. So your whole body twisting. 1, twisting, right? Spiral, feels so good. 2, shoulder down and push this. So left shoulder open, right shoulder come forward. 3. So again, you rotate the thoracic spine. Supporting leg, this leg is carrying my weight, not that one, okay? So I'm standing here, I'm rooting. Last one, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, hollow your tummy. 1 and 2. Increase by using your breath, right? Go deeper, it's not wishful thinking. It's actually go inside. First responder, hands, hand, okay? So this hand going to push down to my pelvic even. I use my body, I'm not rotating my pelvic. My pelvis stabilized. Inhale, exhale. Again, so I'm push down, open this shoulder come over. 2. Another stretch for the bicep femoris. And go. Keep each other heel. Of course, your Achilles tendon tie is a great place to stretch the Achilles tendon. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. I celebrated my 67th birthday yesterday. It was 2 hikes, right? So now I really feel the stretch. It's so good. So I'm so glad I'm demonstrating this today so I can stretch out all the work I did. And coming back, take your leg off, shake it out. Okay, another better way to demonstrate, I'm gonna move this. I chose this too. You can see all different dimensions. I'm doing everything by myself. So here we go. It's a good thing, so you have to really think. So heel together. See, I'm going to laterally rotate. I'm going to bring my left leg up here, okay? So you see my leg sliding in front, my side line the body, never back. Because I want to get that rotation, lateral rotation in the hip socket. Open your arm, balancing being, remember? Exhale, bend your knee. 1. Hollow tummy and nice and tall spine. 2. Your head suspend from above. 3. Every time you bend the supporting, this is spiral. You're alive, right? Your mind's alive. So what else do I need to focus on? So it's what? You're meditating. Inhale, the hardest meditating, right? Multitask. Exhale, good one to one thing. And go, make it right. And 2, hollow your tummy, spine straight. And 3, laterally rotate more. You can also, I tell my client, use this hand, help laterally rotate more. And goes out. Okay, here we go. Now keep it straight still. I'm gonna bend. I'm gonna add my body to it. So in my hot cover book, remember we talked about that? You're like a hot cover, flex from the hip, not from the thoracic spine. Again, go flex, flex, bend the knee, keep reaching. You can grapple your toes if you're flexible and return. If not, you do the opposition because this helps you balance. Remember, there's a right, there's a left. Lots of things you have to remember to save yourself. And go. Inhale, exhale. That's the beauty about life, right? It's all about challenge. What have I learned? Can I implement to everything I do? Last one, inhale, exhale, stay here. 1, far away. 2, right? Make sure your head's not forward, right? And the arms right next to your cheek, all there, and return. Last part of this, We're going to talk to the proximal portion, adductor. I keep my left hand in front of my left leg. You ready? Shoulders down. You can hold your head too. If you're going up, it's hard for your shoulder. You're going to just hold your head. Otherwise, I'm leaning in. Oh, I really feel it. Inhale, exhale. I can really feel that adductor. There are 5 muscles there connect to the pubic bone. So it gets really tight, right? So a lot of times people play soccer, whatever, any sports or tennis. All of a sudden you pull the groin because it's too tight. When you do the little big stretch or kicking the soccer ball, too much force, it's already tight. Go boom, right? So inhale, exhale, extreme. Too loose or too tight. We don't want that. That's not wellness. And exhale, go. Stay here. And 1. Wellness is all about balance. See my arch foot's lifted. I push from the 3 points, okay? And don't drop the arch. If you do, your knee gets in trouble. No trouble. You don't want to do something good, end up something bad, right? Wasting time, right? We're not wasting time. So knowing. Okay, I'm going to put my foot here and stretch the quadriceps. See, I just went through all the way around. It's wonderful. So here, you can hang on to this, right, stairs, and put your foot right up, flex from the ankle, okay, so from here. You can always modify is really good, not compensate. I'm holding, squeeze your glutes and lift the chest up, so I can really feel what's supposed to be stretched. Inhale, which is your quads, squeeze your glutes, hollow your tummy, extend the hip flexor, and return. Exhale again, go. Okay, once you're really good at it, you start challenging balance. 3 points of feet, engage your abdominal, and lengthen the whole front side from the knee up. So I'm not starting, don't use your head. You're going to lose right because you lost your first responder. This arm reaching down. There's up, there's a down, right? Same thing, there's down, there's up. There's always there. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze and open and return. So that's your quadricep. You're going to bend the knee, support the knee, lean forward, take your foot off. So you get off nice and graceful. Here we go, shake it out. We do that getting up off the chair too, right? So that's the whole thing. Outdoors, standing leg stretch. You're going to take care of the whole, right, area of your pelvis and the thigh, the muscle connect to it. It's beautiful. We use it so much, right? Just from walking, you know, running, all the sports, everything that in racket sports, you have to run, right? So, biking. So, anyway, that's it. And hope you can use this as often as you can. And you can even do this in the office, right? And take a break. So, oh, I can go to the stairs and do some exercise. Stretch it out so the rest of the day I'll feel better. Find a way. I know you can because we all really, really what? Smart. Bring back the smart mind and smart body. Thank you so much and take good care. Next video is going to be some strengthening work and the quadricep heights of wellness quadricep stretch and the push-up preparation. So thank you so much. Take good care.